Can you even see my face? It's just some really bright sunlight. Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm like really tired. My eyes hurt like a lot, but it's like 9:30 and I kind of need to wake up. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean and work out and eat a little bit and then maybe try to take a nap before work. Oh no, the new Fortnite update's out. I can't do that. I have to go play. Okay, that totally changes my plans. The news is still important today, and it is Thursday, and I want to get back on my routine of those themed posts. And first off, why are Americans scared of refugees? They're people fleeing violence, crime, religious persecution, and America is a place where people can come and be safe and thrive in an environment without judgment and with a community of people that have open arms and sympathy and empathy to their plight and their judgment. Stop being afraid. Like, really. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. And hate is the path to the dark side. Just be compassionate. And now I'm back from work. Guess what? I only played video games this morning, and I'm gonna cook and do this video as fast as possible so I can play more. The new Fortnite update, so much fun. It's like take your normal video game that you're used to playing and then throw zombies into it and make it all scary looking because it's Halloween. It's just the little things in life that people do to make other people happy. Thanks, Epic Games. So for the second news article, because today's News Thursday, not Fortnite Thursdays, I was sent an article on Instagram by Matt the expat, talking about Japan's teen idol business. First and foremost, this is very similar to Korea as well and K-pop. But essentially what the article was questioning was, is it ethical to put autofocus. Autofocus, work with me, not against me, please. Thank you. There we go. Is it ethical to put young men and women into really condemning contracts and not give them a lot of breathing room and work them to death and say this job is more important than your schooling and you're not allowed to date and you have to live together and you need to practice and, you know, is it honestly, is it ethical business practices? And if the argument is, well, BTS would not be BTS if they didn't work so hard, I kind of beg to differ. I mean, look how much more popular the Backstreet Boys were, and I'm sure their contracts were a little less intense, right? I think the bigger picture to take away from this is to do a job that you love, and if you're not being treated fairly, say something about it. End of story. Or leave. Right? And in some cases, people aren't able to do that. That seems like much easier said than done. And a lot of these people are being really trapped. Here's the photo of the idol that committed suicide recently. She's 16 years old. Very long article, very good. And the family is suing the company that was hired, that essentially abused her. It also goes on to talk about AKB48, which is probably the most popular idol group in Japan. And they put on a daily performance in Tokyo. I don't know if the same members perform every day because they have so many members and I don't think they need all of them to perform, but it's kind of interesting. You know, we think of these things as like a silver lining in life, but you know, how much evil is there behind the shroud of illusion that we so frequently find ourselves falling in love with? If that sounded poetic, it's because I'm a genius. I gotta get cooking. 7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal. Sitting in the front seat, kicking in the back seat, gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take? It's Friday. It's not one of my students. I try not to talk about my students obviously a lot because it's their private life, but someone said something really funny today that I thought was very clever. There was a pronunciation issue between feeling and healing, and then we had moved on to talk kind of about forests, and I said, what do you like about forests? And they were like, oh, I love the healing of the forest. And I'm like, oh, okay, you love the healing of a forest. So I was like, so you also like the feeling? And they were like, no. And me and a couple of students were like, no. And she was like, because mosquitoes. It's not that funny. Like, how do you think of it's? I guess you had to be there. All right, bye. You know what? No, I'm back. I want you to appreciate the fact that I have a good relationship with my students, and we have a lot of fun sometimes, most of the time. All the time. Class is always fun. Always fun. Yeah. I have something to show you. Why is it updating again? Why? Tell me why. I don't have the internet connection needed to download files at nighttime. This would take hours to download. 20 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes maybe. I can't play Fortnite tonight. That's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do. Okay, so I've cooled down. It's about 45 minutes later, and I've got some news for you. I'm on YouTube, perusing the YouTube, and, well, I'm watching the Olympic Channel's videos of just different athletes doing different great things and being the best and amazing the world, and it's so hard not to watch this channel and think, wow, I really didn't amount to much. I know you've felt that way before. We all have. Just watching some of them just do these amazing things, and then to remember that I have severely injured feet is like swallowing a rock the size of your tongue. Okay, everybody. Yesterday's video was really fun for me to record, so if you haven't seen that yet, I would appreciate it if you watched it. It was really fun for me to edit, more like. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around. You're the best. I love you.
Hi, you've reached Antony. Please leave a message after the beep. Thanks.